As a K-12 educator, I often get questions from parents about how they can foster their child's composition instruction at home. Here's a couple of suggestions to keep in mind that you can do. First off, read. Have your students read as much as possible. The more that they read, the more they're exposed to vocabulary and sentence structures that they might not otherwise have been exposed to. So you want to encourage that fast of reading as much as possible. It will pay large dividends in their ability to write later on. Secondly, formalize your speech. If you don't want your students to write using sentence fragments or using split infinitives, then be intentional about the way that you talk to them. Students mimic the sorts of communication that they hear and read around them. If you want that to play out in the student's own writing, make sure that that's the sort of communication that they hear from you as well. Thirdly, get them talking about things. Ask them about the sorts of things which they're reading about, or the sorts of things that they're learning about in their other subjects. This is the opportunity for your students to tell you about the things that they've learned. Probe more deeply with questions. Ask them why, and ask them how they know those particular things. The more that your students have the experience of articulating their thoughts, the more that'll communicate to their written composition as well. Fourth, give them opportunities to write. This could be something as simple as a letter to a family member or a grocery list, but give your student the opportunity to actually write and to write with you. The more that they have this opportunity, the less daunting it will seem when they're sitting down with a written composition of their own that they need to compose. And finally, give them a place in the home that they're able to write. Have some portion of the home be well stocked with pencils and papers, and take this opportunity to write with your students as well. If you have a daily practice where you journal, this could be a great opportunity to sit your child next to you and to have them see you as you are writing each and every day. The more that you put these sorts of practices into place, the less daunting of a task composition can be, and the more your student can thrive as a writer.